Fucking week 5, motherfuckers. Are we week 6 now? Oh, we're live. I'm just talking to the microphone. I got background music playing. This is kind of how we start things off. What does that mean? Good question. Fuck you, Adam. Fuck you, Adam. I don't even know who you are. Yeah, you guys, we're going to be starting fairly shortly. We're just kind of chilling, waiting for our guest to get here. In the meantime, you're going to watch me eat popcorn and Dave and I drink beers. And Corey, our special guest here today, is kind of sitting over here drinking vodka Red Bulls. We once again upgraded to a new soundboard. Just dropped popcorn. We upgraded to a new soundboard, so all 3 mics are working this week.
We're just going to go with it now,
I guess we're fucking live.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Fucking Dave says we're live. We're going fucking live. All right, fucking welcome to the show, Goon Squad Pubcast, episode 5 or 6. We don't fucking know.
Episode 6 today.
And we talk into microphones in the real world.
Well, I'm waiting for somebody else to share this with me.
I feel like Dave should be wearing a tie. He's got that like posture and he's like staring at himself, like looking at himself in the mirror.
I lovingly stare at myself all the time.
Don't you like me? I have a tie on. I'm wearing a business suit.
I'm going to tell you that for sure by the end of the cast today, I will lose Facebook friends.
Oh shit! It's gonna be a good fucking week.
I will be the first one.
Probably.
Oh man, I didn't realize you guys even knew each
money
other.
on it. I'm going to tell you why too. People aren't going to like what I'm about to tell them, and they're not going to accept my reasoning.
Are you pregnant?
No.
Did you join ISIS?
Well, no.
Oh, wow.
Not really. But we'll talk about it more in a bit
We're
here.
good. Fuck it.
Big shout out to Betsy's mom, Big Bad Burly Ben in the comment section.
Big Ben.
All the normals. Ryan, thanks for joining us. On a serious note, I do want to start this week with some serious,
sad news, unfortunately.
sad news. And we want to give our condolences out to the entire Van Slyke family. Great man.
A good friend of ours' father has passed. Actually, on the way to our podcast tonight, we know he's been sick for a little while, and he's been battling with, I'm not sure exactly what it was, but a girl that we've known since middle school, elementary school. I don't know how long you've known her. I known her since high school.
Probably middle school, yeah.
Yeah, really good
Well,
girl,
longer.
a really good family, and a really fucking awesome man. He moved down to, I believe, Virginia. He was out of Virginia, and she's got a GoFundMe thing that was up for all the bills, and I'm assuming that's going to expand a little bit. If you guys want to go check that out, maybe help her out with things for the funeral and everything like that. I mean, that shit does get expensive, and you know, so I'm assuming she and we would all appreciate the help.
But and, honestly, condolences. And,
Yeah, definitely sorry to hear that, Brittany. If you ever see this, we are very sorry. Your dad was an awesome fucking man. Also, another.
You can't eat and.
Sorry, I'm fucking eating popcorn. Another friend that I lost. Jesus. Another friend that I lost due to the horrible disease. Shout out to Brian Bates, Brother Bates. Rest in power, man. That fucking shit fucking sucks. And fucking not a good week, man.
It's a rough
Not a good week for us. We had a wake on Tuesday, and you know, it's good to see people come together that you don't actually see all the time, especially people I haven't seen since high school, and you know, you might not get along with them or whatever, and you run into them, and you know, you just fucking put all the bullshit in the past and fucking say what up. But you know, it is what it is. But again, to be honest, fucking
Yeah. Eats a lot of broccoli.
eats a lot of broccoli.
On a more positive note, whose birthday is it today?
Oh yes,
He turned 69.
You know, my father turned 70 today. Shout out to Sergio out in Arizona.
Terrific, man.
My father.
Congratulations, Linda, on that
Hell of a
birthday
mustache.
sex.
Yeah, my mom and dad have had sex twice their entire life.
A day.
I've confirmed that because I have a brother and
That
I exist. So
mashed up
that's
Merle, black and red hair, just
dude.
God. popping out little ginger kids.
Neither one
Way
of
to
my
go.
neither one of my parents are redheads, so shut the fuck up. And my parents had sex twice and they stopped.
So we need to thank the mailman, or how's that?
My
work?
dad. Interesting story.
Milkman?
Interesting story. That's how my mother and father met each other. My father actually used to deliver mail to my mother when she lived on Swansea Park.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding. I shit you not. My dad used to be my mom's mailman.
Your mom knocked up the mailman, or the other way around. You get what I'm
Yeah.
going with.
I mean, they didn't hook up until like after. Like she was younger, and then she met him after college and said, "Yeah, you used to be my mailman," and then they fornicated twice.
Yeah, really.
Twice.
And now we have gingivitis.
Gingivitis.
Fuck you, Chris Coffee, if you ever see this. Thank you for trying to make that name stick, you piece of shit. All right,
Oh,
guys.
it's sticking now.
All right, guys. Betsy is not here with us this week, and people are just. What the fuck?
That's the girl
Betsy's,
you want to touch.
She's not here with us today. She's working, and we just had a lot going on for a Thursday. It's not a normal day, obviously. So we're gonna miss her, but we did bring in Corey to not replace her, but to stand in for sure. So Corey, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, whatever.
We
What the fuck?
We're gonna have Austin join us in a bit here, so we're looking forward to that.
I might turn this fucking thing off because women can fucking scream in the background.
You should call over the Trump Bush lady.
Oh yeah. So when we started our podcast, we had
Stop eating popcorn.
I
Take the
know.
popcorn.
Sorry.
You can't talk with a mouthful of popcorn.
We had a drunk woman come over and join the table and
You sound
start
like your
talking.
mom when the
Thought
mailman
it was
came over.
karaoke night.
She thought it was karaoke night and told us about how she's gonna be on like Kelly or whatever the fuck.
Regis and Kelly.
And then started talking about her Brazilian wax that went horribly wrong.
And it was like a Donald Trump comb over.
Yeah,
So,
you know, that's the fun of broadcasting in a bar. You can't predict that stuff.
I mean, I love it. It's fun. Everybody
Steve
has a
wants
good
to
time.
see it.
So everybody tuning in to see Austin, he should be here momentarily. And I'm sorry that you saw this pop up on your feed without Austin in it, but he will be here.
Oh, and yes, Betsy, we already explained, is not here. So in her place, we have Corey, a good friend of mine. Her nickname is Faceplant. We'll get into that story later
No, we
tonight.
won't.
Yes, we sure as fuck will. Well, you know what? I'm just going to tell the story now.
Wait. Let's tell the story. Let's also mention that we are
PG.
obviously not. Well, we're definitely not PG.
No,
This is more of like a put your
Fuck.
kids to bed and
I
fuck
didn't
this.
sign up for
It's
this.
time to put the kids to bed and fuck the FCC. So we can say whatever the fuck we want.
In your bed, I imagine like half the people watching this are just laying in bed, their kids are in bed, and they're just like,
Wow.
fuck it, because
And check.
I'm not these people.
right, like I couldn't stand watching any more Conan, so I'm gonna watch these stupid people on
Can you
Facebook.
pull this up a little bit? Because my phone's tilted.
I'm sorry about your feelings there, bro.
What? That's good.
That's
all I
one
need.
friend lost.
Yeah, we're fucking losing friends. Yeah, I don't know what our general audience is. I don't really have a.
Yeah, I've never really like thought about.
We,
watching
moms,
us?
moms,
People watch
dads,
us, though. That's
moms, dads, sisters, aunts, cousins. Everybody's gonna be listening to me.
My mom's not watching tonight. She called in early. My mom watches every week. I feel like one of those special kids where it's like my mom watches. She watches my show.
Really?
I have my mom blocked on Facebook for specific reasons. This being one of them.
So she doesn't know about the mailman story.
Oh no, because I just fucking curse like a sailor and I drink and I talk about smoking pot.
Yeah, God forbid your mom find out about you smoking a little bit of pot.
Yeah, well, it's never really gotten. We haven't brought that up on the podcast.
Wow.
We get it. You vape. Yeah, we both vape. You know what? This one's for you, Ben.
Yeah, blow it that way this time.
There you go, Ben.
Oh.
Yeah, you get it. We vape. Better than cigarettes.
Actually, I
You guys
stopped
should be wearing
vaping.
rompers right now.
I stopped vaping for like 2 months
yeah.
because I thought it was going to give me pneumonia. So it did at one point.
No. It
Or I
didn't. No,
already
it
had pneumonia and then I got it. And then I thought I was better, but then I wasn't because I went back to vaping and my lungs were like, nah, dude.
didn't. What are you vaping on?
Milk and cereal. I went back to the basics.
Dick.
Not your basic. I forget how this fucking thing works. 99 watts,
You
huh?
just squeeze the
You got 99 watts.
but that mod ain't got one. Yeah, it's smooth like caramel. Milky like milk.
We'd like to give a... Wow, I'm getting really loud when I get close to the mic. We'd like to give a shout out to the Reunion Inn down in Seabreeze, New York.
Point Breeze? Is it Point Breeze or Sea Breeze?
It's Seabreeze.
The amusement park?
Is there a difference?
Right there.
No,
Yeah, I
is, this,
get where
is this the town or the village of Seabreeze?
It's Irondequoit.
What's Point Breeze?
East Irondequoit.
But are we considered to be in Seabreeze? Or is it just like an area that they
Yeah, like
they call it now?
this whole block right here is considered Seabreeze. That's what we call it, but it's really East
All right,
Irondequoit.
we're on the north end of Culver. If you hate either one of us, we're not going to tell you the address, so you can't come down and stab us.
Actually, I'm surprised that nobody's like jumped onto this podcast or pubcast and been like, you know what? I got something I want to say. And then they drop it in the comment section hard.
Oh, that would be... Yeah, John Kern did that the other week. He just started spamming dicks, but apparently you guys didn't see
No,
that.
it was only you that could see it.
Yeah, it didn't make any sense.
Right during the flat Earth debate.
No, it was
No,
during...
well, the
it was
flat
during
Earth thing had enough gusto
I
that
didn't even watch the comments on that.
they just fought each other.
Oh! We got our fucking man of the hour here.
How did he know we were here?
How did you know we were here?
We are already live. So you're walking in live fire.
Jeez,
Oh
Louise.
shit.
What it?
Guys, give us a minute. We're going to try to set up these fucking microphones and get a little weird.
Have a seat. Jump in.
Oh my
man.
god. Dave is
What are you doing?
fucking losing
It's
it.
because he's not
I
wearing his
need you to
tie.
fix that cord.
Bruh,
I know, but it's going to yank my phone off the
I
table.
just unplugged your phone. Hey, like them apples. Applesauce, dude.
If you want to turn that microphone sideways so it picks it up. Nope. Hold it. Stop.
I don't know what you're talking about, Dad. Oh.
Yeah, where's that karaoke lady?
Oh,
Stop it.
Do not get her back into this. All right.
Just as a
You got to
filler.
do a quick mic check so I can hear you.
You just gotta say some stuff. No, just stay where you are.
I'm
Just stay where you're comfortable.
Okay,
I'm
dude.
Dave's
We
lab.
got this big soundboard, so you can be comfortable. Our camera's over there. It's hard to look at the camera and talk at the same time. I'm sorry.
I don't know how they do it on the news.
For,
Line? What do you mean to play us out? What do you mean to play us out? Fuck it, let's do it live.
fuck it, we'll do it live.
All right, if you want to introduce our guest of the week.
So this is Austin. He's our other guest of the week, and we're happy to have you here at the Goon Squad Pubcast.
Dude, thank
They
you
always,
so much, man.
you know, you ever like you watch like TV shows, you know that they're talking before they get on stage. Like, you know that the hostess talked to the guy and they shake hands backstage.
It's like
and then they
something
get on
to meet ya.
stage and they shake hands
Like
again.
it never happened.
Right, like, oh,
Sad.
this is the first time I'm
Yeah.
welcoming you to my show.
And your
I
mic
always
is
thought that
already
was the
on.
most
This
weird
is so
thing.
weird.
Right, like, you already shook hands. Can't you just get on the show and sit down? Not that I didn't want to shake your hand.
You
It's
definitely
okay.
wanted to
They're
shake his
clean.
hand.
I just watched them. So we're good.
Fantastic.
A little bit more than his hand.
So tell us less.
Betsy is not here this week. We usually have Betsy. This week we have Corey.
Not equal replacement, but a replacement nonetheless.
She's not as sassy as our favorite Latina.
Yes, she is our
But-
spicy,
but
our
she's
spicy
spunky.
little
I
Latina.
saw she's pretty sassy in those messages, man.
Yes, she don't take no jive.
That's awesome.
Did you just said she don't take Who the fuck says that?
Betsy would appreciate it.
So you yourself? I mean, what the fuck you like?
All right. That's always hard, man. It's always hard. I am a 29-year-old, turning 30 soon, tattoo artist. I own Vintage Electric Tattoo. It's a really cool, different vibe type of tattoo shop. Lots of plants, lots of bright colors, lots of feel good. A lot of times you go to a shop and it's like dark, demons everywhere. We're not that shop. We're really fun.
And you guys are in the Hungerford building still,
Yes,
right?
in the Hungerford,
Yes.
we're tight with that community. I know a lot of people in there.
Yeah, it's a really cool place up there.
Yeah, I've been there for about, I've been there in the building now for 4 years. So I've been there for a little bit, and we feel part of it. Like, that's why we haven't left yet, because we just grew and took up a bigger section of the building. So yeah.
That's the shop where you got tattooed that I went up there and watched when you got your
Yeah.
Yoda and...
This is the guy. I do all of my tattoos through him.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Most of my tattoos. I won't say all. I'll say most. It started off as something you just did for fun, or something close to that, right?
Yes. Well, I went to school at Alfred University for criminal psychology. So kind of a mix of criminal justice and psychology, obviously. And I worked in the mental health field for a little bit and was almost a police officer. And all this fun, crazy stuff in that field. And then I realized I like tattooing more than anything else. I like that scene. I like the people. I like meeting people every day, making them happy. That was my thing.
You get that
So-
instant gratification. Like
Instant.
at the end of a piece, you just look at it and be like, wow.
Yeah.
I
Any
just-
of that being a police officer.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
You went in a different direction.
Yeah, I love police officers. I still have them come into the shop. I tattoo a lot of them. I'm friends with a lot of them. But it's just, it was certain things are meant for people, I feel like. And this one was definitely meant for me. So,
That's cool. I think and the work you do is fantastic. I mean,
thank you, man. Thank you.
I'm like a walking billboard. I think I said that the other day.
Yeah, you
I'm
are.
a walking billboard for Vintage Electric.
she made a fat joke.
That's funny, Corey, because I turned to look at you and I saw right through you. That was,
And now, welcome to Goon Squad Pumpkins, everybody.
Fuck you.
And Ben just made a comment. He's like, my name is Ben, and I came here to tear up the comment section up. So
Yes,
we had a weekly viewer that is one of Betsy's friends, and he just kind of became part of the show.
Okay.
He's our comment section
He is
specialist.
just a comment rapist, I guess. It's the most inappropriate way to say that. He gets in the comments and fucking tears shit up.
Okay.
So, yeah, if you want to watch along on your phone or whatever you want to do.
Yeah, you can see the comments.
You can see the comments and everything like that. It's fucking
It's on the
hilarious.
Goon Squad.
They just want you to up their views.
Yeah, we don't give a shit about the viewers. Like, we don't care about viewers. Like, it's fucking cool that we have them.
You hear
mean,
that?
I-
They don't care about you.
We care about you.
about
You
you.
guys,
Stop watching.
you guys are important, but, I mean,
when we hit
Really, it's about
1,000, I
us.
did a little dance in that.
yeah, we got 1,000 views.
That went around the internets a little bit.
We got 1,000 views on our third week. Was when
Yeah,
the
third
first
week.
Came on. And then we had the debate, which will never live that out.
No.
Live that up.
We made like 3,600 comments. It's still getting views.
That's crazy.
Or 3,600 views, like 1,500
100
comments.
Yeah, that was the flat Earth debate, and that fucking went awry, and we still fucking talk about it.
If you could share it, that would be fantastic.
Whoa. I want to totally share.
All right, Corey, seeing that you're also our guest too. I mean,
Ugh,
Yeah, tell us about yourself, Corey.
yeah. What do you do for a living? What's your
doesn't
favorite?
really matter.
What's your favorite number?
Yeah, number.
Green. Somebody got into their dad's weed stash. Corey, yeah. So we'll get into the story real quick. I'll fucking PG it up a little bit. I met Corey through the music scene down when I was working at the Penny Arcade when I was 21.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, how old? You're 2 years older than me, aren't you?
Which means you weren't supposed to be there.
Oh no.
No, I was not old enough to be drinking when this happened.
Yeah, so Sativa was playing. She wasn't in the band, but she had practiced with them, but she was still good friends with them. And somebody had a couple drinky poos, and she got fucking white girl wasted. And wound up, there's a back room in the Penny Arcade.
And he dropped me.
No. She was laying on the couch, and I was sitting at the end, and her head was next to my leg, and she like kind of woke up out of nowhere and just went boom, and face planted onto the concrete floor, and I'm like,
But that's
"Whoa."
not where I got the name yet.
No, it got worse.
Yeah, I got much.
So
worse.
Wait, there's more.
So I tried picking her up off the ground and like carrying her out to a van, like she was getting her ride home or something stupid. I don't remember. It was a fucking. It was years.
DJ thing going on over here?
It's a podcast, live.
Oh, are you live right now?
You're
We
live
are
right now.
live.
No, you're fine. No, it's
What,
cool.
what channel?
Huh?
What channel?
We're doing it on
3.
Facebook, and then we upload it up to YouTube and Reddit and shit like that.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
I'm over here. I'm like, I'm gonna go ask him to play a song.
Oh, we'll play songs.
Coming up next.
Talk show where
Where are
we'll
all
get
these
weird.
people?
No,
This is my buddy Dave, Austin, and my friend Corey.
None of them are like stars or anything. I know this guy
I mean-
football
You don't recognize me?
Yeah. Do you
No,
watch?
you know who I am.
Do you watch?
Cute as hell,
Do you
but-
watch porn?
Yeah, I do. But
Don't you recognize her from the Blackouts?
So you don't recognize her from the 2-cup thing? She's that one. She's the one that filmed
Open
it.
your mouth like that again when you laugh. Let me see.
Oh, she knows exactly who you are.
I'm going home alone tonight, thank you.
Anyways, so,
Yeah, until you get there.
so I.
Hey, come talk to me. I got some friends over here. So.
Oh man, as long as nobody starts coming over here singing. So I picked her up.
Oh,
off-
are you with the Brazilian girl?
Oh, please, dude, let this one go. Let this one go. So I picked her up off the ground, and I guess I dropped her a couple of times, and
Yeah.
it progressively got worse. And then I think I started talking to her on MySpace a couple days later, and I just said, your new nickname is Faceplant because all you did was fall down last night. She was a fucking drunken
Yeah,
mess.
you said it was something stupid because I was laughing really hard.
Yeah, so her name in my phone for the last fucking, what, 5, 6, 7 years, or whatever the fuck it's been.
5, 6, 7 years. It's been way longer than that.
Whatever. Fucking, dude, I'm not gonna say.
2005.
I'm not gonna hype it up and say 10 years.
It's
when
like 2005.
Okay,
Early
so
Ben's
it's like
tearing
12
up
years. Fuck, we're getting
Yeah,
old.
that's crazy.
Hasn't the Penny Arcade been closed for a pretty long time?
Yeah.
Well,
So it's like
uh,
2005.
Lakesiders now.
Lakers now, yeah. So she's always just fucking been faceplant. She's just an
And when he moved back
uncoordinated.
from Arizona, we tried to recreate that night.
Ugh.
And now we
Tried
have
to
the
recreate you.
No. We will not talk about that night.
well, the Bree Smile thing came in. That's the new
Yeah.
face plant.
We have a mutual friend of ours named Brianna, I believe her name is. Bree.
Bree
we,
Shay.
we were fucking drunk as fuck, and they have a studio apartment. Yeah. And it was fucking 5 o'clock in the morning. We're fucking drunk as shit. And we were
Not
she kept-
puking or face planting this time.
Yeah, you were puking that night.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, you had to take a shower.
It's getting interesting.
Yeah. But I remember she had like a disposable camera or.
The problem is she can't remember which night it is.
I remember everything.
No, I remember.
It's one of those
She had a
kind of
camera
nights.
or like a disposable camera with a flash, and we just kept trying to wake her roommate up, which was literally from you to maybe the bar. That was
Yeah, we
across
had
the.
both of our beds in the living
It
room.
was a studio apartment, so two college girls that didn't even go to college. We're trying to like live it up, and like, there's no
It's
privacy,
like the
so
worst
we're
of two
just
broke girls.
yeah, it's worse than that. So we just kept yelling, Bree, like wake up. And, like she'd take a picture and be like, Bree, smile, and it just became a fucking inside joke.
We were giggling like little assholes the whole time. It wasn't even funny. But then you look at the pictures, and like every time Bree would stick her head up, she'd be like,
So that's Corey Simpson, and that's a little bit of background on what we do. What up?
Nothing. What's going on?
We're doing a fucking podcast.
I see that. So wait, where is it? So what is it?
The podcast, we do it on Facebook Live, and then we save the video and we put it up on YouTube.
What's YouTube?
You'd have to ask him.
Oh, you do that? We can.
It'll be on his Facebook, and if you're friends with her,
I'm not friends with her.
you're friends with her.
I don't even know where.
No, she's a cool girl. We're gonna write everything down and give
She's
it
really
to
not.
She's going home or
when we leave.
exactly,
We're
she's
gonna send
not
it
cool.
to
You don't want to be friends with her.
You can watch it.
All right.
You can be famous.
Don't even look for me.
I'll go. I'll come. What are you guys talking about?
Talking
Dicks.
to
Whoa. Whoa. I'm sorry, moms of
Lots
the
of gay
world.
stuff, nothing you would like be interested in. Oh, maybe Lynn.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Oh, all right.
So,
I love Ben's comment.
right.
Did you read Ben's comment?
Yeah. I
Fucking
couldn't
nailed
stop
it.
laughing.
Fucking thank you, Ben, for fucking pointing out the fucking inevitable. Jesus Christ. If somebody else asks me what we're doing tonight, I'm just gonna say we're practicing Satanism or something. And this is like
This is a lot of equipment to do
This is the
Satanism.
initiation, and you're gonna need $12. What the fuck?
This is ISIS tryouts.
So you got a bunch of friends in the Hungerford building? You know a
Yes.
bunch of people up there?
Yes, I know a few.
I got my tattoo artist, Jason Ferguson, is
Jacob?
Jason Ferguson?
You said Jacob.
I said Jason.
I think it was a drunk slur.
Yeah. Anyways, he was at American Villain for a while.
Yeah.
And they kind of parted ways. On a good note, I guess. That's not really the issue, but he's back at his house for now. But he said he is
We're on the Hungerford.
really, really looking to get into Hungerford.
Yeah.
There's another one, Chaos, something Chaos.
Divine Chaos?
No. It's a girl that she does like sculptures.
Oh, yeah,
Kirsty?
I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Gruntwork and
Gruntwork and
Designed by Chaos or something.
Designed by
like that.
Chaos or something like that. I forget
Yeah.
it.
I know them. They're great girls.
She does hair and artwork with bones and all this
Yeah,
crazy shit. Like you walk in there and she's got like plastic baby dolls like, with like 9 heads on them. And I'm
Oh,
like,
is that the place I walked into by mistake the first time I came to your new shop?
I think
I walked
maybe-
into the side building and the guy was like, "Oh, honey, this is not your place."
Yeah.
And then he walked me over to your building and he was the coolest. I'd let that dude cut my hair. He
Oh,
was
wait,
the
wait,
coolest
you're
fucking
talking
guy ever.
You're talking about Ronnie. Ronnie is he is a hairstylist.
Yes.
He's really cool. His company is actually called Vintage Salon. And we're called Vintage Electric. So a lot of times they kind of cross.
Right.
But he's a really cool dude. Really great dude.
I walked in there and I was like, I don't usually get my hair cut by people, but I would go to that dude to cut my hair. He was
Yeah.
cool as fuck.
Nicest dude, man. Real nice.
He was like, "I'll walk you over there. It's fine. Come on. It happens all the time." I was like, "Oh, okay, cool."
You don't get your hair cut by people usually?
Not by like
Did you hear that?
it's all machine work. It's not easy. I cut it myself
Siri,
with a
cut my
mirror.
hair.
I fucking don't miss getting my hair cut.
I get my hair cut by Joel at top of the line on Stone and Dewey.
shameless plug right there.
Right?
No, Stone
I'd
and
let
Dewey.
Joe Arena cut my hair.
Yeah.
Did you guys see
I
that
haven't had a
crazy shit?
haircut, and I fucking say this every week, but I have not had a haircut in a year and 6 months today.
And now it's getting crazy, so you man
I have
bun.
Did Ryan offer you
I have a
$200
man
for it?
bun. I'm sorry, it's not a man bun. Fuck you guys, but no. Back to drinking.
Right.
I'm back on the. I'm also back on the weeds.
I think there's a bar right there, but I'm not sure.
Should we go?
That's for you.
I can go to the bar.
No. That's there for you. I'm back on the reefer.
Oh
thank
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that this week.
Um,
Back to the smokings of the marijuana.
Yeah, sometimes fucking things don't pan out. I was working on a job at GM, and it was just one thing after another hoop to go through, and I just got tired of not medicating. And
So you were done smoking for how long?
I stopped smoking for 4 months.
4 months.
4 months.
So that first session you went back, was that shit crazy or what?
I fucking loved it.
Was it like
Oh,
you took one hit again and you were like, "Damn it, I'm hooked
it,
again."
It's not even that. It just you feel a lot more comfortable. Like it gets rid of a lot of anxiety, and like you're not as nervous. Like you just like, fuck it, I don't care. Not in the sense that I don't care like about responsibilities and shit like that, but I just press the button. I don't like pressing buttons.
Did it do anything?
No, it didn't fucking do
Do
anything.
you? I feel like it's more acceptable today to talk about weed than it was even like 5 years ago.
Yeah, for sure.
Like 5 years ago, like it wasn't like you couldn't go out in public and be like, "I smoke weed." I feel like everybody smokes weed now. Like it's just like whatever.
It's
Okay, fine. Let's be honest. I smoke weed.
It becomes more socially acceptable because it's becoming legal, and they're figuring out that there's actually medicinal benefits for it, and like it's not curing anything, it's medicating things. Which I'm all for. Like it's not you're not giving like
Well,
an
let's-
8-year-old kid like a psychoactive drug. You're giving them
Let's
the
be
CBDs.
honest, though. I don't have anything I need cured. You don't have anything you need cured.
Yeah, I just like
Sure.
getting
We're
high. I
still
just like
smoking
getting
weed.
high,
I'm just saying,
motherfucker.
look, my point is, nobody really needs anything cured. We just want to fucking smoke weed.
Speak for yourself. I mean, you don't know me.
All right, well, I'm not saying that nobody needs. I'm just saying a majority really is just fine just smoking weed, and I don't really see like it as like it's such a big crime anymore.
I fucking love the bartender. I love you. You want to get married? I'm dead fucking married. now. Yeah,
It was so agreeable,
fuck it. All right, guys, I'll be right back. Just kidding.
and we never saw Steve again.
And Steve eloped and ran to Mexico. Huh? Oh, okay, we'll do it. We'll get weird.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Fuck it, we'll do it live. So I'm getting married tonight.
Didn't we just have a conversation how getting married sucks? It's like, but it's
I'm
not.
not-
Was that the Burning
I'm
Bridge
not doing it for
conversation?
love.
Was that the Burning Bridge conversation?
Maybe.
Oh, no.
Oh.
I don't know who's watching, so.
Uh-oh.
Slow down with that one.
Oh my god, Ben, you fucking savage.
Ben.
He's
Ben
literally
is just-
he's literally Ben Savage from the Wonder Years. Anyways,
Do you remember the Wonder? Like, listen, you remember the Wonder Years? I was
love
always
the Wonder
scared of
Years.
that dude's older brother. He seemed like such a dick.
All right, we're gonna.
Kevin's brother?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
like go off on a tangent.
Absolutely.
This is what we do.
Yeah.
All right, speaking of the Wonder Years, I recently became single again, and I started like doing the introspection, looking into myself type of deal, and like, why have all my relationships failed? And I realized I believe the majority of them failed because I became
Okay.
obsessed with the Wonder Years and
Winnie Cooper's sweet, half-looking Asian ass.
And what's the name? Boy Meets World. Those shows kind of modeled how I thought relationships would be, and they're
No,
nothing
they're
like
nothing like
that.
that.
So I'm
That is
blaming
the
the Savages for, like, Ben and Fred Savage for my failed relationships at this point.
Damn you, Savage.
all those TV shows were written by 40, 50-year-old white men that just that had like this perfect idea in their head, and nobody's fucking husband comes home and kisses their wife and say, "Hi, honey," like blah blah blah. It's like, what the fuck? Todd pissed me off at work again.
Did you go to school, or when you were growing up through the school system?
Yes.
Did you have a Topanga?
Dude, that's what I wanted.
No name drops. We won't name drop.
Fucking name drop
Dude,
the
I
shit out of it.
I would name drop
I think we should name drop her.
Her name was
Topanga.
Lily, okay?
Oh, Lily.
And this is in middle school, so she could be dead. You know, all I know,
Jesus,
or a
man.
hooker, who knows?
Lily.
But Lily looked just like Winnie from the Wonder Years.
Okay.
And I was obsessed with her. I remember like writing her notes and like in my
Well,
head,
wait.
This was also 2 weeks ago.
Wait.
2 weeks ago.
Wait, I gotta point out, Topanga in the younger years was a train wreck. And then all of a sudden she was just stupid hot.
Wait,
So like,
can see
she's
her
the girl
hot.
that,
She get ugly and
she ugly
fat.
duckling.
the real Topanga in real life, you know, in Topanga in real life,
Danielle
she-
Fishel.
Yeah, Danielle Fisher. She
Yeah.
just got. I just framed a Maxim magazine of her.
She is
Like
fucking
that's how
dope.
real it is right now.
Right.
She was in Maxim on the cover. I framed it. I'm still in love
Well,
with
she's
Topanga.
fantastic.
I
Dude,
hope she
she
hears
is
this somewhere.
fucking
But,
phenomenal.
but if you remember the younger episodes, she was kind of a like. All right, no,
But at the
she's a
same
little
time,
kid, so this
we're
is fucked
watching
up.
this. We're watching this TV show as 30-year-old men like that girl's hot.
This is a little fucked up. Let me just put this back that when I was a kid, Topanga was a train wreck. Now, and now I was saying that as an adult.
Shut your
No,
mouth.
go back and think about it. When she was younger,
No,
she was a little bit of a train
always
wreck.
really pretty.
was
She had the
always
crazy
adorable.
hair and she was nuts,
She was
and then all of a
quirky,
sudden-
but not.
Then she
ugly.
got fat.
Right.
She got older. She like put on some
But then
weight.
she got older, she got stupid hot.
No, she put on weight, and then that weight went,
I think it's
and it
just
went to the
organized
right
itself.
fucking
I
places.
100% agree.
Is it what Girl Meets World now?
Girl Meets
That's
World.
like
Yeah.
the they're
It's a
the.
failed TV show, but
Did it
it's
fail?
still- I think so.
It's on
Yeah.
Disney
Disney
Channel.
Channel,
isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not ashamed to say it. I fucking watched it.
Well, you're obsessed with
I watched
Hannah
Fuller
Montana.
House.
Yeah, I watched Hannah Montana because I knew where that girl was going.
Okay.
I watched Fuller House.
Oh, I
I
love
never saw
Fuller
it.
I
House.
watched the first
Love it.
the first episode, I think, of the second season, and it just was blatantly racist on the first.
Yeah, that show was hilarious. They got
Within the
loads of
first
shit,
within the
yeah.
first 5 minutes, they made like a comment about Mexicans, like right off the bat, and I was just like,
Slow down.
Yikes.
You are not the
Settle
Danny
down,
Tanner
Danny
of you.
Tanner. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it is brutal.
Yeah, it's then yeah.
Definitely a
The
good
Stephanie is like a club
She's
DJ that goes around.
Tanner.
She's DJ Tanner, but it's Stephanie Tanner that plays.
That's her
she's a
DJ
DJ.
name.
So her DJ name is DJ
Yes,
Tanner,
DJ Tanner.
and she's like, in real life, the girl's got a fucking bunch of problems.
Now listen.
She's got a bunch of problems. She was a drug addict and all this other shit. But she's talking about like having one night stands and doing a bunch of drugs, inconspicuously saying it. And I'm just like, what the? Like, who is letting their kids watch this fucking show? But whatever.
We're all old enough now that we like watched it happen.
Now listen. I'm going to be honest because when I went back and watched it, she came onto the show and I was like, who the fuck is that? And I don't care what you say, she's slamming right now.
Oh fuck yeah.
And what they do with the Olsen twins, awesome.
They won't
They
agree.
tear them apart in
They
this
won't
show.
agree to come back, and they slam her.
I know.
They're like, yeah, if you like, I think it was Uncle Jesse, John Stamos, was kind of like, yeah, if you guys want to come back, and he looks right in the camera and is like, yeah, you should come back on the show. Like you know that he's acting that part,
And
but
Kimmy Gimmler's daughter has a dress. Her birthday dress is a Mary Kate original or something, and she goes,
God.
"Totally not worth the money." She's like, "Probably why you're not here."
slam. Yeah, those girls look horrible as shit right now.
I got to tell you, this is the first time we've talked about young
Family
childhood
television.
shows on the podcast.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm glad I could bring
kinda
that to
fun.
the table.
Fuck yeah, you just brought the fucking rabbit hole, and here it's getting wider. It's like just like Corey's mouth.
How we were gonna do this tonight.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about Corey's mouth and her goddamn potty mouth.
Yeah, that's it.
Of course.
It's only one cold sore.
Just get the other side.
This is why I'm not friends with my mother on Facebook.
Yeah, right?
It's just simple little things like this.
You probably
Corey's
watch
holding
right
down
now.
the what the fuck comments tonight. Everything was going fine, and Corey's like, "You're gay." What the fuck?
Well, he was like, "What are you guys talking about? Like dicks?" Because like you know he won't stay.
Oh, this guy is fucking taking his rounds. You can't see him. He's behind you. He's not there right now. The fucking dude just keeps wandering
behind
around.
you, breathing heavy.
He was sitting in the chair behind you, and he was trying to like get in, like trying to start talking. And then he realized that he wasn't getting on like the show, and he just went with his hand went and got up and walked away. I'm like, I didn't even have to say anything.
Gotta love it.
Do you have a liquor you can't drink anymore?
Oh, I love your fucking
Yes,
topics.
I do.
I'm on point tonight.
Fuck yeah, Dave. Look at Dave fucking prepping for the show.
Yeah, I have.
You should just say yes and don't say
Tennessee.
no.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yes, I do.
Next topic, Dave.
right, yeah, exactly. No, mine isn't that bad. I can drink it. I just don't like it. It's the Jack Honey.
Okay.
Yeah, I threw up so much on that.
Yeah,
And
and that's
then-
relatively new, isn't it? Jack Honey came out like what, 5-6 years ago? Or something?
Plenty
I
of
was
time to
sick.
puke a
I
lot.
was right out of college.
Corey knows.
So,
That cures
Yeah.
cold sores.
Why do you still keep talking about your STDs, you filthy trash?
So Jack Honey, Steve, what do you got?
AIDS.
Boom.
HIV, motherfucker.
Can't drink it anymore.
No. Southern Comfort. By far, I will fucking throw up at the thought, the sound, the smell of Southern Comfort.
I didn't know. That's actually my drink too.
I fucking hate it.
Can't do it.
Peppermint schnapps. I can drink that sober and puke my fucking face off.
But who drinks peppermint schnapps? Like who
A
just
lot
goes,
of people.
I know.
yeah, isn't
when
that
I
a
work,
mixture? Like, you mix it with
yeah,
other
that's like a
stuff?
liqueur. It's
What
not
would you
even
mix peppermint schnapps with though?
fucking
Vomit.
Eggnog?
vomit. That's usually how it ends up. Here,
shit.
this is our karaoke. This is our karaoke singer from earlier
This
that's
is the one who's got the
Out
Trump
of her.
comb over bush.
out of her goddamn mind and doesn't know what a volume switch is.
It's a lot more alive than Windjammers.
Yeah.
And people at Windjammers are like next to us.
Yeah.
They're just like,
Yeah, I don't want to be on camera.
I don't know what's going
Tonight's
on.
plus size night.
I like this. This is kind of cool, though.
Hey, girl.
Betsy can't do JD.
Yeah, Betsy and Jack Daniel. I don't see
Betsy being a tornado on Jack Daniels.
I don't want to call it because she's Hispanic, but I think she'd be like a tequila girl. But at the same time, I've
Whoa.
never seen her drink tequila.
Tequila is amazing with the pickle juice chaser.
Now that she's here,
Jameson, Jameson, and it's what is it, the pickleback?
now that she's not here,
Oh shit!
Do you think Betsy on JD would be the type to laugh and then hit you?
I think it'd be physically violent.
But I know you don't know Betsy. I don't know why I looked at
Okay,
you.
what's the question again?
Would
Just say
Betsy
yes.
be violent on JD?
Smile and
I
nod.
mean,
She's
she's Hispanic. She's gonna be violent on any alcohol.
Wow.
You
Stereotypes.
hear this, Betsy?
I'm going Fuller House right now. Man. Fuller House.
He said he's all in.
Shots fired.
I think I've only ever really seen her drink some.
I've seen her hammered. I've never seen her like.
She said she's a Jameson girl. But you
Absolutely,
can't.
yeah.
I can't. Jameson's another one of those things that it has to be mixed, like she said with pickle juice and tequila or whatever.
Picklebacks?
Yeah, the pickleback. Jameson has to be like somebody's like, yeah, we're doing a round of Jameson. I'm like, can I get it in a rocks glass with a little pickle juice because I'm gonna fucking throw up on everybody.
Right.
It's fucking,
Okay.
I don't like tequila. I'll drink it occasionally, but I have to be like very understanding of where I am in my drunk as I engage the tequila. Like tequila is a strategic situation for me. I can't be too drunk. I can't be not drunk enough. I can't be angry about anything. Like I have to do an emotional checklist. Like, is the ex pissing me off? No. Did I get into a car accident? No. Am I mad at the kid with me? No.
Am I
Fuck it,
about?
let's do
Am I
shots.
about to be?
Did my AIDS test come back negative?
Well, Corey,
Corey just.
I've never had one come back positive. You want to talk about that?
It's a horrible feeling, let me tell you. No, just kidding.
Who are my friends and what am I doing with my life?
So I'm sorry I'm kind of assassinating with popcorn.
Oh.
It's okay, Steve. As long as Steve's not doing
Steve
it.
was stuffing mouthfuls and trying to
He was
talk
like a
into the microphone.
squirrel. He was like
Fucking
a
hungry. I
sheep
wanted some
Yeah.
popcorn.
He was like, "True guys,
Steve.
Steve looked like me over there. He was just.
Welcome to the
fucking
Goon
cheeks,
Squad. Tonight we're going to talk about
just-
dicks.
don't stop that. Don't ever do that again.
Yeah, don't ever do that. You just.
I'm glad that was away from the camera. That was scary.
You
as
went from
fuck.
a 4 to
How
a
do you
2.
stretch your face so far?
Practice.
That's a
Wow. This girl literally has no
touche.
shame. All right, as we do every week, we're going to do a little cheers in. And now you guys want to go live now?
Eat lots of broccoli.
You guys want to go live now? I'm just kidding. So, yeah, what the fuck else is going on in the world? It's
I got a new car this week.
Yeah, Dave bought a new car. With that,
Hell yeah.
I got a Dodge
Congratulations.
Caliber.
next time you buy a car, I want you to fucking call me, man.
Listen, I want to tell you that my father called me today, and I was like, "Yeah, Dad, I got a Dodge Caliber," and he goes, "Yeah, your friends think you're an idiot, so I'm just gonna jump on board with them."
Yes.
That was you in my comments on the picture. Like everybody else, like, "Oh, cool, great car, hooray!" Steve's like, "You're a fucking idiot. Don't ever buy a car without me again, fucking idiot."
Well, didn't you say that
They're not bad
when you
cars.
posted the picture that you got a new car because you needed something to represent you as a person, and your other one did that poorly?
Yes.
What
Well,
were you driving before?
it was a '98 Breeze. It was
Dodge-
purple with
basically a-
sunspots.
Basically a Dodge Stratus that had a water fountain as a fuel pump.
Yeah. So my gas tank fell off, and that was kind of like the last straw. I was like, "Oh, what gas tank? Yeah, I guess I'll either fix this. No, I'm just gonna buy a new car."
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
There's, it's not terrible. I like the car. I'm not in love with the car. I don't love it yet.
Is it the RT?
I don't know. It's just
Okay, so you know nothing
LX.
about
I don't know.
So you know nothing about
I
the
feel
car.
like I'm in a
Good-
new
good
relationship
purchase.
with it right now.
Hey,
Shit.
I feel like I'm in a new relationship. You know, like you
I
get
feel like
attached
she
to
used to
cars.
come over here.
I don't know. Absolutely not. I do not want. Continue.
She's
You know how you get like attached to cars? That's how I feel like with this car. Like we're dating right now. We're in the dating phase.
Okay.
I'm still pressing buttons. Like, oh, this is cool. All right. Like I didn't know I could do this.
How many times have you taken your pants off in the car?
Yeah, I was just saying, how many times have you really gotten attached to
How,
this
how,
car?
how well have you gotten to know your car?
I've slapped the stick a few times.
Did you name it?
The
Did I
cars
haven't
are
named it
yours.
yet. I'll tell you what though.
Should name it Sergio.
I leave the naming.
Fucking hate you.
I leave the naming of my
Happy
cars to my
birthday.
daughter. She's named my car, all of my cars, all of my ex's cars. She names all of them. So I wait for her to be like, this car's name is Marcus, and I'm like, are you sure? And she's like,
Looks
fuck
like a,
yeah, Dad.
looks
I'm
like a
like, stop
Marcus.
swearing.
What did you name this car?
Fluffy
She hasn't named
nuts.
it yet.
Who? Your daughter?
Yeah,
Oh, I think it's gonna be. It's orange.
it's orange. It's burnt orange.
Chester?
Chester.
Chester, I like to think
I
about
feel
fucking
like
Cheetos.
the C is coming up because I thought Cecilia. That's what
Cecilia?
I thought. Cecilia.
Oh, it's got to be
yeah.
a woman's name.
I'll tell you what. We'll put it to a vote
Syphilis?
in the comments.
Okay.
Y'all let me know what you
Syphilis
think I
is
should name my car.
Yeah, if you guys want to name Dave's car, you want to go over to his Facebook page and check out his brand new. What year is
Also, if
it?
you're watching, please share our video.
Yeah, share the shit out of our shit.
We're just trying to get some likes.
Everybody that shares it, I will fucking give you $1. Like, fuck it, it's $1. We'll get 2 shares out of it.
Yeah,
And
$2.
I hope y'all
Make it
like.
rain,
And I hope
Dad.
y'all like Monopoly money.
What? No thanks. No, I have to walk.
Oh, jeez. So you were there. So I did stand up for 5 years.
Betsy said Beatrice.
Beatrice.
I think that's a good one. That's what I vote for.
My
Sounds like
first
an-
car was Milton
It sounds like an Oldsmobile, literally.
because it was a grandma car. My friends used to call it they're like, oh, that's definitely a grandma's boy's car. Like your grandma, but like my grandma really did help me pick out the car, so it wasn't far off.
Got you. All right.
And they were like, oh, I'll just call it Milton, you little grandma's boy. Little grandma boy.
Speaking of naming things, Corey, what did you name your butthole?
Which time?
Oh my God.
That's the best answer ever. She was with it too. She's like, the first time I waxed it, I called it sad.
Well, I was meeting up with her the other day, and I was going to Taco Bell, and she's like, give me a chalupa or something. I was like, is that what you named your asshole? And she's like, no, I named it something different. And we got way off topic. Fucking suck, girl.
Not weird.
So anyways,
Okay, I'm liking it.
So I did stand up for 5 years.
yes.
And I have to tell you,
The Crash and Burn comedy
the Crash and Burn comedy show
show, yes.
with Mike Pellegrino.
Shout out to Pellegrino.
And I asked him to come on this week too, but he's bartending in Buffalo. So
It's a good excuse. I'm going to use that next time. Sorry, guys. I'm bartending in Buffalo.
Yeah, as soon as she does that, I'm gonna tag her and take pictures.
He's at like a Wegmans pub in Buffalo, which is really cool.
Oh,
They got-
fancy.
Was it like the next door bar and grill?
Yes.
Yeah, they got
Yeah.
one. They got one out in.
That's exactly what it is.
Yes. You
Pen-
nailed it.
There's one in. There's
you
one
know
in,
him?
There's one. Do you know me? There's one out in Penfield. My old roommate used to work there. No, she didn't work there. She dated a guy that worked there.
Oh, shit.
We called him Crummer for a while because it's a bar and a restaurant, but when you're sitting there eating, he's got like this little fucking tool. I'm not into like waitressing and waitering
Yeah, he
or whatever.
did.
But no, like if there's crumbs on the table, he's got this like little fucking thing. He pulls out of his pocket and like scoops the crumbs off like a fucking piece of metal. I don't know what it is. And he's like, yeah, it's called a crummer. No, it's like
Pardon me, sir.
it's like a ruler. Like
It's like a
basically
table squeegee.
it's like basically like a squeegee or like a ruler.
That's
and you-
crazy.
You scrape the crumbs off the table, and I was like, "What is that thing called?" He's like, "It's called a crummer," and like that was his fucking nickname. I was like, "Yo, Crummer." He's like, "That's not my name." I was like, "It fucking is your name now."
Grandma.
Get a new tool then.
You know though, I think I want my crumbs on the table. Like if I'm gonna eat and make a mess, I want to know how big of a mess I made.
So I can be
I don't
proud
want
of
you to
that
come over and
shit.
clean up while I'm eating. That's uncomfortable. Let me make my mess. I'll clean up some of it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say I'm gonna clean up all of it
I
because
just
people
give
know
the
me.
table a little shake when I'm done.
Right.
Vacuum it up at the end of the night.
Have you ever like been eating with someone and you look up and you look at their area and you look at yours and you just gotta do that sly wipe away. It's like I am disgusting.
You're on a date and you're like, it's not that bad. Yeah. I've been
I'm the
there.
king of doing that all day. All day.
I really don't know how to eat on dates.
Slowly.
Like,
Slower.
obviously,
slow-
I am not
slower.
a small guy.
You gotta eat. You gotta eat.
And like, if I'm taking a girl like Corey on a date, I feel like we're not gonna eat the same amount.
And
Corey's like, I had a toothpick, I'm done. I'm like, oh, you better get comfortable, bitch. This is gonna be a minute.
this is the appetizer.
But like, I try to not be that guy on the first date. Like, I wait till 3
You
dates
order
in,
a
and then I'm
salad.
like, listen, you can eat whatever you want. I'm gonna eat this time. I'm hungry.
Okay.
And then I eat a child.
So first date food. First date food. What's your
When you end up
first?
in
Where do you
prison.
go? Where do you go on your
Pervert.
first date?
So the first date, it depends on the girl, really.
Okay, because you don't want to go anywhere too good where you're gonna actually want to eat.
Wait, it depends
Right.
on the
Like,
girl. What does
yeah,
that mean? Like, if
when
it's a
you-
fat chick, like, you know, you can go to, like, a buffet. If it's, like, a skinny chick, you know,
No,
you're going to,
no,
like,
no, not at all.
like
Begin, bitch.
salad place.
For instance,
My nose is really, really sunburned. I just have to
Your whole face is
Yeah.
sunburned.
I do. We went on a boat all day.
On the
I
camera,
felt
you're just
good.
a red dot.
My fucking face hurts like.
He looks like a Google
Fuck.
map.
Nipple for
We
that
went
one.
to the Great American Burger Bar
Okay.
because that was the type of girl she was. We were both comic book nerds. We both liked quirky. Yeah, so we went. We had a craft beer and a burger, and that was great.
Did you watch them? Did you watch?
Actually, after
They let
that,
them pound their
after
own
we
meat.
had that, we went to the bar and hung out with you guys.
So the date sucked.
That was at the Navy Club.
Oh, is this okay?
Yeah.
That girl?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Didn't she like?
I don't know.
What's her
I
name?
don't want to say anything bad about her.
I'm not saying anything bad. Didn't she like just disappear? Is that the same girl from Denny's?
Yes.
Yeah. Then
Yeah.
she like just disappeared off the face of the earth.
Yeah.
Like, okay, well, we're not gonna get into it. I can see it by the look in your eyes that you don't want to talk about
Yeah,
it.
no, we're gonna let that
So
one
what
go.
the fuck happened with her?
She didn't call me back.
Swings the microphone over. Let's talk about this.
Yogurt around
There's
here?
something beautiful about an ice cream date. I will say that. There's something beautiful about it.
Because you watch a girl lick an
Yeah, I
ice
was
cream
just
cone.
gonna say, I don't like where this is
Maybe
going.
that's it.
You
Maybe
kind of get a
that's it.
gist of who she
But
is
that's
just by
another
looking at
fat
her.
girl, skinny girl thing. Like, you don't
But-
take a fat girl out for ice cream because, like, you know there's gonna be nothing sexual. She's gonna be
I'm fucking hungry, motherfucker.
Are you
She's
gonna
not
finish
using spoon.
that?
She's facing that shit.
Can you say?
Yes, I am.
Can you say in Rochester though that you've never taken a girl to the pier to get Abbott's and walk down?
That's just frozen custard.
Frozen custard, frozen yogurt, frozen custard. It's not ice cream.
So have you, I don't want to say it because there's girls watching that may know, but I want to say that's not my first time.
Is she
ever.
watching?
Probably. They're all
Give her a shout out.
Always watch.
Give her a shout out, Dave. You won't.
Tagger, you won't.
Yeah, tag her. It's not a bit. Nope.
Ask her out for ice cream, Dave.
I'll be as red as Steve is.
I'm not gonna drop tag jokes because
I'm talking about your face, not your hair.
still a strawberry blonde. Thank you very much.
Ginger.
Gingivitis.
Fuck you, Chris Coffee.
I love it. Is that the one who's gay but not straight?
So, when I was doing stand-up, you were there for the most awkward time I've ever done stand-up in my life.
Why? It was great. I mean, from what I remember, it was awesome.
So, when I do stand-up, I was... Yeah, when I do stand-up, I sit down. We have to keep Corey just
You
for
sit down when you do stand-up comedy.
I
Dave?
only sit down when I pee, thank you.
Me
Hard
too.
standing. No,
What the fuck?
Corey pees like a man
Only on Fridays.
on other women.
Yeah, you can't let people know that.
So, no, it was the most awkward. Now, when I do stand-up, I tend to keep it middle of the line. I don't go too crazy. I don't go too boring. I feel like I swear and I tell jokes that are funny. So
That's what you have to do.
the show you came to, the guy Mike that I do stand-up with, he was like, "Dude, you gotta break a plane, do a race joke." And I
No,
was like,
don't do it.
I was like, I don't know, man. I'm not a race joke guy. I'm not really good at it. And he was like, "You gotta do it." It happened to be the one show I invited you to, and you were the only black guy in the room. And I felt terrible because I was like, I don't even remember what the joke was. I just remember making eye contact with you the entire time I made
That's
the
something
joke.
you're not supposed to do.
And he just went like
Right.
this.
He laughed, and I was like, I don't think he's really laughing.
I don't even remember it, so that's a good thing. But I was actually talking about dates. I was on a first date with a girl, her second date, like middle, around there. And I was like, yo, you want to go to a comedy show? My boy is hosting it. So she thought I was like the shit, because like this guy's making race jokes looking at me. Like, that's my boy. So thank you for that.
Maybe
That's
she was
everything.
offended.
Yeah, bro, like, we should go.
I do not
So
approve
the
of
whole,
your friends.
night, he's laying there and he's like getting it in. He's like, this cracker got me laid.
I remember going to the comedy club on Whitten Road. Fucking Ryan Nope. Well, he's not watching tonight. We got the
He
kids.
was in the comments.
We went to a show. I think it was Halloween. It was definitely Halloween because people had fucking weird ass costumes on. And there was a white comedian, and we didn't know it was staged at the time, but the guy made a joke, and he dropped a hard R at the end of the N word.